Welcome back, Build and Burn. Today I'm going to take you through a Pilates style workout focused on our lower body and our core. All you're going to need for today's workout is going to be a light and a medium set of dumbbells, as well as ankle weights if you've got them. All right, let's head to the back of our mat for a quick little warm up. I want you to stand with your feet about hip width distance apart. Inhale through your nose, reach those arms above your head. Exhale as you bring those arms down by your side. We've got two more. Inhale, arms go above your head. Exhale, drop those arms down. Last one here, inhale. Exhale, drop your head, neck, and shoulders down towards the mat. We're gonna walk out into a plank here. All right, once you're in that plank, hold for about 5 seconds, start to build the fire. 4, 3, 2, into a down dog. I want you to lift that right leg up, step it through your hands, opening up to the right side. Drop that hand down, back into a down dog. Same thing on the other side, lift that left leg up, bring it through your hands, opening up towards the left this time. Hand back down. Just gonna flow through this a couple of times here into a down dog, lifting a leg, bringing it through in between your hands and opening up. Starting to feel that fire in that lower body, in that upper torso, in that opener. Opening up to the left, one more each side here. Right leg rises, bring it through our hands, opening up to the right side. Back into a down dog, lift that left leg up, bring it through those hands for an opener. All right, go ahead, back into a plank position, drop your knees down to the mat. We're gonna go into a couple rolling cat and cows. As you go into that cow position, I want you to drop your belly, lift your chin, head, neck, and shoulders up to the sky. In that cat, drop your chin to chest, round your spine. Do a couple one way, couple back the other way. Breathing throughout all of this movement in our warm up here. Pause in a flat back position in this quadruped, hands and feet on the ground. I want you to lift those knees about 3 inches for a hover here. We've got about 10 seconds. We're just gonna hold, really start to feel that core engagement, keeping neutral alignment in our spine here. Great work. And down dog. Walk those hands back to your feet. Slowly roll up, head, neck, and shoulders lift last. Roll those shoulders at the top a couple times through. We're gonna go through that one more time. Go ahead, inhale through the nose, bring those arms above your head. Exhale, fold down towards your feet, walk it out to a plank. Moving a little bit quicker through this second round here. Into a down dog, lifting that right foot at the back, stepping through in between those hands, open it up. Back into a down dog, left leg rises, steps through those hands, opening up to the left side. Lift that right leg, point that toe, step it through. Should feel this in your hip flexor, in that upper body. Step it through. Though we are going to be focusing on our glutes and core in today's workout, we always want to warm up our full body because no movement is truly isolated. Your body works together to move throughout all of these exercises. And back into a down dog. All right, drop those knees down. We've got a couple rolling cat and cows. Into a hover. Making sure we're breathing, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out through the mouth. Switching sides. Roll back the other way. All right, into a hover here, this time for about 20 seconds. Just hold those knees about 2 to 3 inches off the mat, flat back. If you need to, come onto a fist as you continue to warm up those wrists. Sometimes that can help give a little extra support. Hovering those knees, keep it going. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, hope you guys are feeling nice and warm. We're gonna go ahead and grab our ankle weights for this first circuit. Go ahead and put those on. We're gonna be starting on our side in clamshell position. So we're just gonna focus on one side during this first round of movement here. We've got 30 seconds in one move and then 30 seconds in a complementary move. So just follow with me here. We're gonna get started in about 10 seconds with some clamshells. I'll go ahead and demonstrate. I want you to lift that ankle off your bottom ankle as well as you go into that clamshell. We've got 30 seconds here, then you're gonna point your toe, hand behind your head, 30 seconds of a crunch here. I've got my right leg lifted. Let's get going in 3, 2, and 1. 30 seconds here, really squeezing in that bottom glute to lift into that clamshell position. Great work. Toes are pointed at the back. 15 seconds here, you'll feel this in your outer obliques as well. Ooh, burning already. 5, 4, 3, 2, lift that glute in the air, point that toe, hand goes behind your head into a crunch. Those ankle weights definitely add a little bit of spice. Great work, we've got 15 seconds. Next up, we're gonna be on our hands and knees for a weighted dead bug. 3, 2, and drop it down. I'm not gonna use a hand weight in this first round here. We're just gonna be going into a dead bug. I'll go ahead and demonstrate and then we'll get going. We've got a dead bug crunch here for 30 seconds. Then you're gonna draw that hand and arm out and we're gonna be pulsing. So you can have a weight in your hand if that feels good. Let's get going in 3, 2, and dead bug, let's go. Pointing that toe at the back. I want you to focus on keeping that neutral alignment in the spine here as well. You will hear me say that a lot. It's because it's extremely important, no matter what type of movement we're doing here. Great work. In 3, 2, we pulse it out. Just lift and lower. Holding that core in tight, drawing your navel towards your spine. Can go quickly here or a little bit slower. Great work. 10 seconds to go. We're reaching forward through that hand and backward through your toe. 3, 2, and rest. All right, next up we're going to be going into a down dog, into plank. All right, so we're gonna start in a down dog here, going into a plank, down dog into a plank for 30 seconds. Next up, we're gonna be going into a down dog, into a knee tuck, okay? Sticking on one side here. Let's get started in 3, 2, and 1. Down dog, into a plank, holding that core in tight. 30 seconds in this first move, 30 seconds in the next move. All right, I want you to go ahead and add that knee tuck in your next rep into a down dog, into a knee tuck. Down dog, same side I'm sticking on here. I've got my left knee bending towards my chin. Down dog, into a knee tuck. You'll feel this throughout your core. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and drop that knee down. Great work. All right, last up, we've got side plank to an opposite crunch. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into that side plank position. I'm on my left forearm here, pressing up into that side plank. Now my right foot, which is my foot on my top, is planting into the ground. My left foot is going to come up into a crunch, okay? Let's get going here in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Drop the ankle weights if you need to for this. Our second exercise in this mini superset is going to be a hip dip. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Hip dip it out It burns, I know it does. Shoulder is stacked above your elbow here. We've got 20 seconds left. 10. Just hold in that side plank if you need to. If you need to go into a modified side plank, you can do that as well. 5, 3, 2, drop it down. You are done with round 1. Go ahead, grab a quick sip of water if you need to. I'm going to be going through that circuit on the other side here. So first up, we've got our clamshells. Got another 15 seconds of rest here. Clamshells into our crunches. Inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth. In 5, 3, 2, clamshell. Lifting that top ankle off your foot here, squeezing your glutes together at the top. Shoulders stacked above your elbow in the hand that's planted into the ground. Stay with me for 15 more seconds. Awesome work. 4, 3, 2, point that toe, crunch it out. Great work. Halfway here. You don't have to make contact with that knee to elbow, but if you can, go ahead and do it. 5, 3, 2, drop it down. All right, we are straight into those dead bugs. Excuse me, those bird dogs. Dead bugs are on your back, bird dogs are on your hands and knees, so we're in that quadruped position. Shoulders are stacked above our wrists here. This time I've got my left arm reaching out and my right leg reaching back. We are going into a crunch. Let's go. You can go ahead and grab a light weight if you feel like it here. But only try to do that if you did it in the last round to keep those sides even. All right, we're going straight into a pulse in 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it out. Let's go. Keeping those glutes activated, engaged at the top here. Holding that core in tight, your navel draws to your spine. You've got a flat back. 15 more seconds to go. Great work. Down dog to plank is up next. 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. Giving you guys about 10 to 15 seconds in between rounds here. So go ahead, start to think about that down dog into a plank. Let's get going here in 5, 4, 3, 2. Press up into that down dog, into a plank. Holding for about 2 seconds in that plank. Great work. We are halfway. I've got a knee tuck coming up on my right side here in 5, 3, 2, knee tuck. Bringing it back, you can lift that leg up at the top. Great work. Less than 10 to go. We've got our side planks up next in 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Okay, I'm side planking on my right side this time, giving you a couple seconds here in between exercises. So my left foot is going to plant into the ground. My right elbow is planted into the ground. Let's get going here in 3, 2, press up into that side plank. And we are crunching here with our right knee to our left elbow. Awesome work. Slow and steady. We've got plank hip dips here in 5, 3, 2. Once again, I'll show you guys the modified version as well. Just go ahead, get a bent leg in that knee that's on the ground. Full version would be both legs extended. They can either be on top of each other or kind of more in like railroad tracks where your left foot is in front of your right foot. Nonetheless, you are hip dipping up and down. Hand can be extended above or pressed into the back of your neck here. Also hold in a plank if you need a little reprieve in 3, 2, and rest. Great work, build and burn. We are halfway done with our main circuit today. We've got 2 more rounds through. Minimal rest. Now that we've done this 2 times through, we're gonna go ahead and cue minimal rest in between the different exercises. So be ready to switch. I'll make sure to cue that before we get into the next exercise. So first up, we are starting with our clamshells to our clamshell crunch. We've got 5, 3, 2, let's go. Pressing through those hips, squeezing those glutes together as you lift your 90-degree top knee with a pointed toe. Keep it going here. 20 seconds. Next up, in about 15, is a clamshell crunch. Just extending that top leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crunch it out. Great work. Seconds here. Next up, we've got weighted bird dogs. And 5, 4, 3, 2, flipping over straight into those bird dogs. Let's go. I've got my left arm out, my right foot extended back, and we are crunching together underneath our body. Great work. Pulse it out in 10. 3, 2, pulse it out for 30. If you need to drop that arm down, you can just pulse it out with that leg. Keep it going. 20 seconds to go. I know it burns. Time under tension in this circuit is going to be high. We are taking minimal breaks here. 3, 2, down dog to plank. Let's go. Into a plank. Down dog, into a plank. Ten more seconds here, then we pick a knee and go into our knee drive. I'm going to start with my left side here. 3, 2, drawing that left foot in the air into a knee drive. Great work. A little booty at the top, a little core at the bottom. Keep it going. Crunching that knee towards your chin, towards your nose, really engaging that core. We've got 5 seconds, and then we are on to our side planks. 3, 2, side plank. Let's go. Our last time through each of these sides here. Planting that right foot into the ground. Hand is above my head here, and I'm crunching. Great work. We've got 10 seconds left. Just one more round through all of these exercises. 3, 2, plank hip dips. Let's get right to it. Hold that core in tight here. 10. Holy cow, this might be the hardest one. Hold in that plank if you need a little reprieve. 5, 4, 3, 2, drop it down. Give you guys a quick 15-second rest. Clamshells, opposite side. This is our last run through all of these exercises. We have a squat and a core finisher. In 3, clamshells, 2, and 1. Pop it up, let's go. Squeeze into those glutes as you lift that top leg completely off the bottom leg. Toe is pointed, hand is on your head or up towards the sky. 15 seconds to go. Great work. This is it. In 5 seconds, we go into those clamshell crunches. 3, 2, lift up, point that toe, crunch it out. Great work. Inhaling as I'm crunching, exhaling as I'm drawing everything apart. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, into our dead bugs. Get into that quadruped position. Flat back here. My right arm is reaching forward. My left toes are reaching towards the back of the room. We are crunching everything together and separating. Reaching through those fingertips, reaching through those toes, engaging our glute at the top. You don't want to go into an arch, just really keep that neutral alignment and activate that glute as you go towards the top. 5, 4, pulse it out. Let's go. 30 seconds of pulsing here. 2 more minutes of work after this in this first circuit. Yes, you can. Those ankle weights should add a lot of extra spice here. 5, down dog. In 3, 2, let's go. Right into it. We've got a down dog into a plank here. Great work. 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, lifting my right leg at the back of the mat and crunching it into that knee tuck. Lift at the back, straight into a knee tuck. Let's go. We are so close to being done with this circuit here. Awesome work. 10 seconds to go. Our last exercise is going to be that side plank. And rest. By rest, I mean go straight into that side plank. My left foot is planted into the ground. I'm pressed up here, and we are crunching with our opposite knee. Great work. Slow and steady here. Really focus on that mind to muscle connection. Less than 10. 3, 2, and hip dip, either with that knee bent on the ground, hold that side plank, or full expression. The choice is yours. We are finishing the circuit out strong here. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and a rest, build and burn. Holy cow, that was the bulk of our workout today. I just want to say we've got a solid squat and a core finisher here. So I'm going to get right into our squat finisher. We've got 10 reps of each move here. I'm going to go ahead and grab my medium weights, pressing them together in front of me. We've got a sumo squat for 10 reps, okay? Just a regular sumo squat. Then we're going to lift our left heel for 10 reps. Drop it down, lifting our right heel for 10 reps, okay? Just a quick little squat series. We're gonna go through this 2 times. 10 reps of each, 60 squats total. Inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth, catching our breath here. Let's go ahead, grab those weights, whatever you are choosing to use. In 3, 2, sumo squats, 10 reps. Make sure we're getting nice and low here, that full range of motion in that squat. Great work. Eight, 9, and 10. Great job. Stand it up, lifting that left heel off the ground. We are squatting for 10. Ooh, that left leg should be shaking. Pressing through that right heel that's planted into the ground. 2, last one here. And 1, stand it up, pressing up into the ball of your right foot, squatting it down. Ten reps. Whew. 6, 7, 3 more. 8, yes you can. 9, and 10. Awesome work. Drop those weights down for just a quick second before we go back into round 2. Inhaling through the nose, filling up that belly. Exhaling out through the mouth. All right, we are in for our second and final round of this little mini squat series. So going ahead, picking up those dumbbells, pressing together in front of you. We've got 10 full reps. Let's go. If you do have lighter weights and don't have a medium set of dumbbells, you can definitely add a pulse in at the bottom. We'll kind of make up for not having a bit heavier weights. Once again, making sure we're squatting into our heels here, getting that full range of motion as low as we can go. Last one, standing up, left heel rises. 20 more squats, come on. 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Halfway here. Last one, and 10. Woo! Right heel lifts. Same thing, other side. This is it for the squat series. We just have a quick core finisher. Getting low, pressing into that heel that's planted into the ground. 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome work. All right, drop those weights down, build and burn. I'll go ahead and start to demonstrate our core series while you guys get a quick sip of water before this last round. First up, we've got heel tap downs. So knees are gonna be bent 90 degrees, shins are parallel to the ground here. You can hold your hands off the ground. I'm going to go ahead and tuck your chin towards your chest, leaving about fist width distance. We're gonna be dropping down our knees one at a time here. As always, feel free to keep those ankle weights on. That's exercise number 1. Exercise number 2 is going to be a single side bicycle. So we'll just start with the left side here, crunch it out, knee to elbow. We've got 45 on, 15 off for these 3 exercises. Woo, catching my breath here. A little low impact burn, that's all I gotta say. All right, guys, let's get going. Let's lift those knees into the air here. We've got 45 seconds of work, dropping those heels down towards the ground. Ankle weights on or off, the choice is yours. Let's get going in 3, 2, engage that core, dropping your heel down. Head, neck, and shoulders are lifted off the mat here. Great work. Core is holding in tight, navel is drawing towards your spine. You can feel as I press my hand into my belly here very gently, my core being activated throughout this entire movement. Using that core, not the back of your neck, to lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Really focus on engaging that core. Let's get going here, less than 10 left. We'll get a 15-second break, and then we've got bicycles on both sides. In 3, 2, and 1. Drop them both down. Inhaling through the nose, fill that belly up, 360 degrees around into the rib cage. Exhale, let it all out. One more time. All right, I want you to go ahead and point that left toe towards the back of the room. Right hand is behind my right head. We are crunching. Head, neck, and shoulders are lifted off the mat here the entire time. We're going slow and steady. Great work. Less than 15 seconds to go. A little bit of a break. Same thing on the other side. 3, 2, drop everything down towards the mat. Inhale through your nose, filling up that belly in your rib cage. Exhale out through the mouth. One more time. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Start to prepare on the other side. Right toes are pointed forward. Let's get going. Single side bicycles, opposite side here. Try to make that contact with your elbow to your knee. Stretch everything out long, core is engaged. Great work. Less than 15 to go. Yes, you can. I know we're tired. We are towards the end of our workout here, but you came to push yourself today. You came to make yourself stronger, and we're gonna do that by finishing this out. 3, 2, drop everything down. We've got one more round of everything through that circuit. Whew. Let's go ahead, get into that 90-degree position here. We're gonna get going in 5. Lifting your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. 3, 2, low back is pressed very gently into the ground here. Core is activated the entire time. Even in that 90-degree, as you kind of go into where you're switching legs, switching your heels, core is still activated and engaged. Low back is very gently pressed into the ground. If you feel it come off the ground at any point as you drop your knee down, or drop your heel down, just decrease the range of motion. Just go down halfway. I want that low back to stay very, very gently pressed into the ground. If it's lifting, that means your core is not quite strong enough to handle the full range of motion here, and that's okay. We'll just practice until it is. 3, 2, and rest. Great work. All right, we've got bicycles on both sides, and then we are finished with the workout. We'll do a quick cool down and send you on your way. In 5, 3, 2, right foot is planted into the ground. My left toes are stretched long, and we are crunching. Head, neck, and shoulders is off the mat the entire time here. Slow and steady, crunch, stretch, crunch, stretch. The stretching out is just as much a part of this core exercise as the crunches. Great work. Fifteen seconds to go. Come on, this is it for each side here. 3, 2, drop it all down, inhaling through the nose, out through the mouth. One more time. All right, focus. Lift your head, neck, and shoulders off the mat. Stretch your right toes out long. Crunch it out. We've got 45 seconds on the clock here, finishing this whole workout out strong. Great work. Whew, I can feel those core muscles tensing. I am gonna be sore. "15 seconds to go." Yes, you can. Finish these out with as good a form as you possibly can. Low back is also pressed into the ground here, very lightly. 5, 4, one more, 2. Drop everything down. I want you to go ahead, place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Inhale. For 3, exhale. For 3. Let's go ahead, take those ankle weights off. We are all done with those for today's class. Do a little bit of a cool down here. I want you to go ahead and go into a happy baby, kind of rock side to side. Massage out that lower back. Wow. What a fire workout. All right, go ahead and grab your knees tucked into your chest here. Rock a couple times back and forth. Come up into seating and into a forward fold. Stretching out those legs one side at a time. All right, press back into a down dog. We're gonna come into a couple up dogs. Stretch out those core muscles. Thighs can rest gently on the mat here as we press up. Rolling those shoulders back, really stretching out those core muscles. Pressing back into a down dog, into a child's pose. Back into an up dog. Thighs gently pressed into the mat here. Shoulders roll back, chin lift towards the sky. Child's pose. You should be so proud of yourself for showing up and showing out today. Movement is truly medicine. I know the state of my mental and physical well-being completely depends on my ability to move my body, and I just feel so proud, so happy, so confident, so strong every time I finish one of these workouts. I hope the same for you. Thank you so much for sweating with me today. We'll see you next time.